Okay, today we're going to make leg quarters with gravy and rice. Already cleaned all my chicken and seasoned it. I season it with garlic powder, all-purpose flour, and some Sazon seasoning, um, front and back. For that, I'm going to take it and put it inside my bowl. Put it inside my bowl. I'm going to add to that um, some cooking wine and come right back. Okay, I added about 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. In this container right here, I have a flour with a mixture of baking soda. So we're going to sprinkle it on, and then we're going to massage it in. Yes, we're going to massage that right on inside of that chicken. Okay, yes, sprinkle it on, massage it in. And this is going to be our batter for our chicken. Rice wine vinegar. We're going to massage it in really good. Wear your gloves now. I don't have a glove on one hand because it won't another one in the drawer. So I'm going to make this one work with this hand down. And we're going to massage all that flour inside of there. Yes. Massage it inside there. Yes. We want it dry. We don't want it wet. We want it dry. That I add like a half a cup of flour along with like 3 teaspoons of baking soda. I mean cornstarch. I'm sorry. Cornstarch into this bowl with this. And we're going to massage all that seasoning and all that inside this chicken. I want to show you something. You remember back in the days, I'm about to tell my age, but that's okay. They had cooking lard. So, and that's what they cook all that chicken with the cooking lard. Some people still cook with cooking lard, but I'm telling you, that's the best thing to fry chicken with, and that's cooking lard. Let me show you. Let me see if you remember. All right, see that cooking lard? Best thing to fry your chicken in, which is so hard to get now and it's so expensive. But I work at a place that makes this. But let me show you this. All right. This is what your chicken should look like once you finish rubbing all your seasoning and your flour and your cornstarch. This is what it should look like. It doesn't need to be wet at all. It should look just like this. You'd be like, what? That don't look right. Okay, just wait. All right, right now we're heating our chicken. We're heating all our oil up right now. Once the oil is heated up, I'm going to lay the chicken in. I have my stove on medium. And I lay my chicken skin side up the first time I put it in. Oh, Lord. You know it's hot when I make that noise. And that's good. I'll lay it skin side up. Don't overcrowd your pan either. And I got one piece left, and you know I don't want to fry one piece by itself. But I'll have a choice because of the fact that the pan will get crowded. Then chicken won't be as crispy as you want it to be. because it's not enough air in between it. So um, fry your chicken on each side for 8 minutes. But during that 8 minutes, come back and check. Because you got to determine if your stove is too hot or if your stove is up too high. That's what I'm trying to say. Because if it's up too high, it'll burn and look like your chicken is done. And the chicken won't be done. Chicken should be nice, brown, and crispy because we're using this new oil. But again, 8 minutes on both sides. And make sure you check it to make sure your oil is not too hot and that it's not brown and it getting real dark. Okay, did you come back and check and see if your grease was too hot? I did. I came back in like 4 minutes and I checked it and see if my grease was too hot. And it was, so I turned it down a little bit. Alright, so your chicken needs to be nice and brown like this. So after 8 minutes, I flipped it over to the other side. Now we're working on the other side. Trying to get that nice and crispy. Okay, our chicken is almost done. So let's start our rice. I use jasmine rice. So what I did, I measured out 2 cups of rice. Put it in this water. And I'm going to continue to rinse until the water come completely clear. Getting all that extra starch and stuff off of it. Because I tell you, if you don't rinse your rice and you go ahead on and put it in there, you're going to have some clouded water. And then when you go to eat your rice, it's going to taste like not like butter. Or I'm thinking about I need to put the butter in it already. No, it's going to taste like, say for instance, you cleaning greens and the greens is dirty and you got grits in it. Okay, that's what your rice is going to taste like. So make sure you just take your time and just run cold water on it. Don't run hot or warm water. Just run cold water on your rice and let the water run. Take it and spill the water out. Because you want the water that's on there, that's cloudy. If you keep on just running water, running water, it's still a little cloudy. You have to take it, pick it up, get all that that cloudy water from the bottom from it. Put it back down and rinse it some more. See? See, it's still cloudy. Repeat it. There you go. All that off. Okay. See how it's clearing up now? Keep it up until that water clears. It will. So what I did was I waited till it cleared all up. And then I had 2 cups of rice. So to each cup of rice, you add 2 cups of water. So I added to my pot with 4 cups of water. Alright, this is about chicken when it got done. I'm going to tell you, those leg quarters were so big, I cooked them 30 minutes. I mean, I didn't want to put my knife through it or start cutting it and see no blood in it. That would have been it for that. But let's start our gravy. Okay, you're going to need some Lipton onion soup, which right here. This is 2 tablespoons of flour. I measured and put it in there. Then I have some vegetable broth. A cup, we use a cup of vegetable broth. Then I have some water on the sides, just in case I'll eat a little more. So to start off your gravy, let me show you. Add your flour. There you go. Add your flour. Use your whisk. Whisk it around. There we go. So whisk it around. This is the droppers for the chicken. Make sure you keep that in your pan. Pull all that extra oil out, but keep your droppings. Yes. To that, I add a pack, one full whole pack of Lipton onion soup. Mix it up. That's right. Just mix it up. See? Turn your stove down. You need your stove high for this. Turn it down on medium, at least medium. You need it high. Alright. Mix that up. Making gravy. We're going to make some gravy. Alright. Then I'm going to add my cup of chicken stock to that gravy. So I'm going to mix that up. Okay. It's going to start to thicken. See? Then I have water on the sides. I'm going to start adding my water. Okay? Mix that up. There we go. I'm going to measure this water. It's going to be equal like another whole cup of water to this gravy. Okay? Alright. Stir, stir, stir. Be like, browning, do I need to use browning? No, not when you got Lipton onion soup. Okay? Add a little bit more water. That's another cup. So far, that's 2 cups of water and 1 cup of Lipton onion soup. That's what we have so far. 2 cups of water and 1 cup of vegetable broth, not Lipton onion soup. I'm so sorry. Okay? Let that simmer. Turn that down. Get you a spoon, a plastic spoon, or any kind of spoon that you're only going to use once. Now taste it first. You be like, oh, you didn't add no salt and you won't add no pepper. I don't eat much pepper, so. But I don't eat much salt either. But the vegetable broth has salt in it, and the Lipton onion soup has salt in it. And then whatever seasoning you use your chicken, you use salt also. So take your spoon. And I'm going to throw this away. Taste it. And see if you need any salt and pepper. For me, I don't need any. Because I have salt already in everything I already cooked. So I don't want no more salt and pepper in there. You might want it. If you want it, go ahead, help yourself. Help yourself. Turn that up just a little bit. Turn it up for like 2 minutes. So far, we added 2 cups of water and also 1 cup of vegetable broth. And it tastes really good. Okay? Alrighty. Let it boil. Let it bubble. Just little bubbles. That's going to let us see how thick it is, or if we could add more water. If it's still real thick, and then you want it loose, you can add more water to it. Or cornstarch. But when I do my gravy, I don't need cornstarch. And you're not going to need it to this either. So go ahead and add your chicken. Add your chicken that you cook. I know I had 4 pieces from the start, but I didn't want to cook that last piece later, so I put it in the air fryer. Alright, so let's start basting your chicken with your gravy. This gravy is going to thicken. It will. And I'll show it to you. You might not want it no thicker, but alright. Turn your stove down. All the way down. All the way down. Let me see if I can get this down here where I can show you how low I have my stove. Hold on 1 second. See how low that is? Let's see. All the way down. Just like that. Turn your stove down. And just let your gravy cook for 5 minutes. But watch it, because gravy sticks. And if you don't have a pan that doesn't stick, Your gravy, if you have a pan that, not a stick-free pan, it'll stick to the bottom of that. So you already got it up. So let it cook for like 5 minutes to get all the seasoning stuff in it and thicken up. Because now you added your chicken and now you want the flavors of all of it just to go through. And I need to clean up that mess right there. There you have it. Homemade chicken with gravy and rice. That's your chicken with gravy and rice. I hope you enjoy. And always, always, thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel.